Holly Willoughby is quietly mapping out a major return to television screens after a turbulent few years away from the spotlight. Once one of Britain's most familiar TV faces, the 44-year-old presenter has spent recent months rebuilding her career after a series of setbacks that saw her depart long-running shows and take time out to focus on family life. Willoughby's journey back to TV follows her high-profile exit from ITV's This Morning in 2023, a role she held for more than a decade. Her departure came amid intense public scrutiny and personal challenges, including the collapse of her friendship with former co-host Philip Schofield and a disturbing security threat that forced her to step off live television for a period. Since then, she has been largely out of the public eye, focused on raising her 3 children and regrouping professionally. But insiders say she now feels ready to take on new projects and is actively reconnecting with influential agents and industry figures to secure her next big role. Experts suggest that Holly's extensive experience and on-screen presence could make her a strong contender for high-profile assignments, including hosting major primetime shows. Part of the speculation around her comeback centers on the future of Strictly Come Dancing. With longtime hosts Tess Daly and Claudia Winkleman stepping away from the BBC dance program, bookmakers and television insiders have named Holly as one of the popular contenders to fill those roles, should BBC bosses decide to bring in new faces for the flagship entertainment show. Alongside traditional television, Holly is also exploring more modern formats. A new multi-strand digital program developed with her husband Dan Baldwin's production company has been reported, aimed at expanding her presence beyond conventional broadcast TV. While full details and a launch date are yet to be confirmed, sources say the project will showcase her talents both on and off camera. Though her public profile dipped after This Morning and subsequent programs were paused or cancelled, Holly's influence and appeal have never entirely faded. Industry observers note that her ability to adapt and reinvent herself could define the next chapter of her career, whether that's on mainstream television, streaming platforms, or new digital formats. For Holly Willoughby, who has entertained audiences for more than 2 decades, this period of transformation may mark the start of a fresh era, one that sees her back in the spotlight but with greater creative control and a broader range of opportunities than ever before.